Do you know how it feels to shop in a grocery store and not be able to tell what a product is, as usually there is no braille, a form of written language for blind people, on items in store to indicate what something is? Or being unable to reach a destination because the pods include a flight of stairs and there are no accessible facilities nearby? Or you lose out on a job opportunity despite having the same qualification as everyone else because of a disability?
Well, this is the typical occurrence from people with disabilities. As able-bodied people, we never give much thought to the minor inconveniences in life. However, have you ever considered disabled people? Unfortunately, this is what a disabled person has to deal with on a regular basis.
Several studies have shown that bias or discrimination in hiring people with disabilities is still rampant throughout. Lack of understanding about the people with disabilities, stereotyping, and the various obstacles they encounter often cause them to be marginalized.
The prevailing tendency to view disability as a tragedy. In that framework, persons with disabilities are viewed as unfortunate lesser beings who do not fit into a homogeneous normal world of typical abilities. Many Malaysians with disabilities, overlooked, voiceless, and mocked, including on social media, feel that Merdeka is not yet a reality for them.
A lot of people with disabilities struggle to obtain full inclusion in education, training, employment, housing, as well as the use of healthcare service and public transportation system. While few people might argue against inclusion in theory, the reality on the ground appears to be different.
That's why we, the Hope in Action charity, an organization created to bring awareness to the world about disabled people. We want to lose the stereotype of how disabled people are considered weak or useless and tackle one of the problems, which is career barriers for people with disabilities in Malaysia.
One of the efforts that we do to help people with disability is by raising awareness through social media.
To spread awareness about something, we should first educate ourselves on it. Disability is a physical or mental condition that limits a person's movement, senses, or activities. This can be seen through our logo. From the logo, you can see how there is people with visible disabilities and there is also people with invisible disabilities. This is clearly a sign that we shouldn't make judgment just by looking at someone's physical. Mental illness is also considered a disability as well.
Each color from the logo has a symbolize. The color yellow symbolizes our hopefulness and confidence about the future and the success of this movement or charity. Red represents our vigor and passion to go through with this till the end. And the color of blue is symbolize peace and tranquility, our end result in making a world where everyone will live in harmony.
We hope that by the end of this movement could create a world where everyone lives in harmony.
However, it's normal that we occasionally believe that even with the motivations of others, we cannot stop conflicts or eradicate injustice on our own. But the combined effect of thousands of tiny deeds of kindness can be greater than we think.
A fundamental concern for others in our individual and making life would go a long way in making the world a better place we so passionately dream of.